Nestled deep within the serene embrace of our idyllic village park, bathed in the gentle glow of a moonlit night, an enigmatic stranger made his presence known. Sporting a wild, untamed mane of matted hair and a sprawling, shaggy beard, bearing striking similarity to old man Hodovici's visage, this mysterious elder settled among us. Initially, we suspected him to be a merry reveler lost amidst the joyous festivities of May Day. But soon enough, we discerned that this elderly gent, whom we named Boris, harbored a far less desirable secret. He was a homeless man. Unassuming and quiet, Boris stirred no trouble nor strife. Instead, he spent countless hours in peaceful solitude, nursing a bottle. Our sympathies swelled towards him, and we granted him permission to dwell amongst us. Boris spun mesmerizing yarns of his past, conjuring evocative scenes of his dreams to become a renowned electronics engineer. His narratives flowed effortlessly, recounting his arduous academic pursuits, burgeoning career, and prestigious awards earned throughout the kingdom. Tragically, however, his ascending trajectory met its bitter end when temptation lured him astray at the tender age of 30. An exquisitely elegant ballerina, Boris's devoted partner, graced the world with her athletic grace and beguiling charms. Her indifference towards Boris's newfound zest for partying fueled their marital rift. Eventually, their union dissolved, leaving Boris to wallow in sorrow. Desperately trying to keep afloat financially, he spiraled ever deeper into poverty until he surrendered to the life of a pauper. As the years relentlessly marched forward, Boris's physical form aged faster than his chronological age, rendering him a living fossil rather than a man of roughly 45 to 50 years. Nevertheless, Boris cherished one priceless treasure, his loving connection with his daughter, Katya. Radiating ethereal beauty and refined composure, Katya inspired Boris to view her as a regal queen. Transformed into a young lady, Boris held steadfast to the belief that they might reconcile one day. Sadly, his bedraggled condition instilled dread in both Katya and her mother, widening the chasm between them. On a dark and foreboding autumn evening, as I observed Katya and her playful companions enjoying themselves in the park from my well-concealed hideaway, a sense of unease gnawed at me. Boris's conspicuous absence from his regular haunt amplified my concerns as the sun set and the encroaching gloom cast an ominous pall over the surroundings. My apprehensions escalated when Boris suddenly materialized from the shadows, hurtling towards his most prized possession, his beloved daughter, Katya. With brutal force, he shooed her friends aside and viciously snatched her away, exposing her to grave danger. Startled, I leapt into action along with two valiant bystanders. United, we successfully rescued Katya mere seconds before calamity ensued. During the tumultuous aftermath, Boris slumped limply, yielding to the insidious grip of his innermost demons. Law enforcement officers swiftly arrived on the scene, scrutinizing every detail of the incident. Boris's behavior was classified as defensive measures, yet the event raised numerous queries concerning Katya and her mother's uncertain future. This sobering encounter served as a profound warning of humankind's propensity for darkness and the erroneous nature of forming judgments based on superficial impressions. It emphasized the necessity of remaining watchful and alert for potentially dangerous situations lurking beneath seemingly innocent guises. Expanding upon this gripping tale, allow me to delve deeper into the complex web of emotions and lessons it imparts. Deep into the tranquility of our picturesque village park, under the cover of a moonlit night, an unexpected figure emerged. An unkempt man with matted hair and a lengthy, shaggy beard, much like old man Hodovici's, settled among us. At first, we assumed him to be a tipsy wanderer amidst the festivities of May Day, but soon we discovered that this elderly gentleman, whom we dubbed Boris, bore a different reality. He was a homeless man. Despite his rugged exterior, Boris caused no disturbances or turmoil. Instead, he spent hours peacefully seated alone, taking sips from a bottle. Our compassionate hearts went out to him, and we welcomed him to dwell amongst us. Boris shared tales of his past, painting vivid images of his aspirations to become an accomplished electronics engineer. His narrative flowed smoothly, chronicling his dedicated studies, thriving profession, and recognition bestowed upon him throughout the realm. Alas, his promising journey reached its end when temptation called him astray at the tender age of 30. Yet, despite his misfortunes, Boris remained steadfast in his love for his daughter, Katya. He longed for redemption and hoped to restore their broken bond. But as the seasons changed and winter approached, Boris's health deteriorated rapidly. Each passing day brought new challenges, testing both his resolve and our empathy. Now, dear reader, I implore you to join us in this thought-provoking discussion. Share your thoughts, insights, and reactions to Boris's heartbreaking story. Let us explore together the intricate themes of love, loss, redemption, and the human spirit. By engaging in meaningful dialogue, we can broaden our perspectives and learn from one another. So please do not hesitate to leave your comments below. Your voice matters.